Junji Ito Maniac, Japanese Tales of the Macabre finally came out, and I guess I'm going to talk about it, so let's hop into it. Now, I'm really outside of the anime community, so I don't really know what the general opinion on Tales of the Macabre is, but I'm here to give mine. And my opinions are a little bit complicated, because half of me was really hyped about this anime. The other half of me was kind of scared because it's Netflix, and Netflix doesn't really have the best track record when it comes to anime. On top of that, the Junji Ito Collection was a complete disaster, so another Junji Ito anime was a little worrisome. But I can say at the very least this new anime is better than the Junji Ito Collection, which is a really good thing because like I said previously, the Junji Ito Collection was a disaster, and just for a shining example of how terrible it looked in my personal opinion, you can just look at like the model or whatever they called her. It just looked incredibly gross, which kind of added to the horror, I guess. I mean, you can say it added to it. I think it just looked gross, not in like a scary way, but like gross and ew, cringe, ugly, doesn't look good. Kind of makes it a little bit funny instead of scary way, just hot garbage. But at least this new anime is better than that, so that's a plus. However, I was a little disappointed with Maniac because I had a little too much hype for it, and it didn't really live up to that hype, which is really unfortunate. I shouldn't overhype things because it often leads to disappointment. I don't think it's bad by any means, I just thought it would be something special, but in all reality, it's basically an average anime. Nothing crazy, just very average. I found that the horror wasn't that scary. I think Junji Ito's horror doesn't really translate very well into anime. There was a couple good spooks and scares here and there that kind of creeped me out, like the floating heads when they were just floating around. It was kind of gross, but like also kind of funny. Also the chick when she got hit with the stop sign or whatever and a chunk of her face was like hanging off of the sign. It kind of looked like melted cheese. I don't know if that's a fair comparison, but it was the first thing that came into mind. That was kind of gross. It got like a actual reaction out of me because I was just chilling, playing a little Minecraft on one monitor. Second monitor had Junji Ito. You seen a face hanging off of a sign, and I was like, what the fuck? So it got an actual reaction out of me, so that's definitely cool. Those were definitely some of my favorites. On the other hand, some of the other horror was just a giant miss. The tombstone monster thing was a miss for me. The weird family that was in the first episode was a miss. Some things were pretty cringe or funny, to be honest. The whole ice cream truck thing was hilarious and also kind of gross. Mostly funny though. It was like so weird, like well beyond weird. I don't know. It was gross. They were just sitting there just like enjoying some ice cream, but like I don't like how they enjoy ice cream over there. That was incredibly disgusting. And then the dad like accidentally chopped his son's head off because his son was ice cream, I guess. I don't know. I don't get it. It's Junji Ito. You don't really have to understand it. Just sit back and enjoy. I also have to touch on the voice acting. I didn't really like it. It felt off in some ways. I don't really know how to describe it besides just saying it's off. So that's what I'm going with. It felt off. Same thing with the Junji Ito Collection. The voice acting just was kind of a miss. It didn't really feel all that. Doesn't sound that good. But all things considered, it's better than the Junji Ito Collection. In my book, that's a win. I was a little disappointed, but hey, that's just my opinion. We can still look forward to the Uzumaki anime that is coming out sometime. Don't know when, but I think eventually it will come out. And it has a crazy art style that I can't wait to see more of. So hopefully that will be our knight in shining armor and just be a great Junji Ito anime. I'm really overhyping it. I really shouldn't be doing it, but here I am still doing it. All around, Junji Ito is the king of horror manga. He is straight up the GOAT. But I think his work doesn't really translate well into anime. Or maybe these studios are just fumbling. Who knows? Maybe we are like one or two average to shitty Junji Ito animes away from a really good Junji Ito anime. We can wait and see. Maybe they'll keep pumping them out, who knows. But that about sums up my quick thoughts and opinions on Junji Ito Maniac, Japanese Tales of the Macabre. Sometime in the future I will do a full review on this anime and dive more into the art style and all of that fun stuff, so keep an eye out for that video. I just need to ponder upon my orb a little bit more. before I can actually get my thoughts collected and do a full in-depth review. But for now, I offer my silly little opinions to you, and you can do with those as you will. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on Junji Ito Maniac down in the comments. Check the description for all my links. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.